Hello and welcome to Carl Blemming Plays. This is a server that I play on quite often called Sky Realms. This is the spawn village, I guess. Town, whatever you call it, spawn. If you type /spawn, you will arrive here. This is the big gateway. You go through that and you go to your island. It's a sky island. Yeah. Like a survival sky island type of server. These are the shops. Instructions on how to make a shop, so you can make a shop with a chest to buy and sell items to other players. I don't know, I'm not doing a full tour. If you vote for the server, you get a key and you can turn it in here and get stuff. Random things. There's an arena where you can fight bosses. Here's where you can turn in experience to buy books, enchanted books, and get menus. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, just wanted to show you my island. I've been working on it for a while. This is the 3rd season of Sky Realms. I was going to do like an island tour during the 2nd season, but then it kind of abruptly ended, and I didn't get a chance to record anything. So I was here in the 1st season. It was my island was pretty basic. This is what I've got going on here. This is a giant vine farm, which goes up to the build limit. I like to farm these vines because it's a good way of making money. Like right now, if you type /BAL, you can see I have about a little bit over $1 million in the in-game money, and that's mostly from selling vines. Right here is a cactus farm, which actually, let me change the time of day to noon so you can see this. It's a cactus farm which goes up to the, again, up to the build limit. Cactus falls here and goes into a series of chests underneath this platform. And this is the island you start on. Like, everybody has an island like this with a portal. You go off across a little bridge and then you're on your island. The starter island looks kind of like that, but I pretty much tore it all down and replaced it. So let's see. What else do we have? This is some water which goes up to the build limit height. This is basically a place where squid can spawn, and then they fall down here and then suffocate, and they turn into ink sacs. And there's a series of hoppers underneath the floor here which collect them. Sometimes the squid get stuck on there, so I have to, like, you know, shoot them down. This is kind of my workshop area. It's my cobblestone generator. I have a series of lava and water source blocks there. I can go over how that works later. It's kind of my smelting area. Down there is a village that I made which I'm planning to modify that pretty extensively. I'll show you that later. Down here I have a dark room where I can spawn mobs. If I click that, it turns on a light and water streams, which push whatever is in there into this central place where I can collect, you know, harvest the items, whatever they may be. Actually, let me put my armor back on. This is what I usually wear. Okay, and this is where the cactus falls into here. Once in a while I clean that out and take it back to spawn village. Cactus, you know, a full inventory of cactus gets you like about $7,000 or so. It's not very good in terms of making money. Carrots are pretty good. So I've got this carrot farm here. And another layer of carrots. And this is the bottom of the build height limit. This is as far as you can go. If I step off of this, I'm immediately in the void. I was farming down here. Let's see. Got melons and pumpkins. I use pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns to light up everything. And this square, this rectangle right here, is the original size of your the space that you can build in. You can type /realm and click here to upgrade your realm size. And I did that a few times, and each time I built this grass platform out and I raised it up one. So this is the original size. This is, if you expand it once, it expands it 10 blocks this way, 5 blocks over there, and 5 blocks over there. And again, and again, and again. Expanded it, what, 4 times? I could do more, I just don't need the space right now. And over there I'm planning on building a iron golem farm that uses villagers. I can tell you about how I got those villagers later. Basically, I was very fortunate. I created, well, I'll just tell you now. I created a dark room here and waited for mobs to spawn, and then I would go in and clean them out. And if there was, I kept waiting to see if there would be some zombie villagers, because I have some golden apples and weakness potions. So there's a way you can cure a zombie villager and make them into a regular villager. So one time I went in there and there were 2 zombie villagers, plus a creeper, a couple skeletons, and 2 zombies. And it was kind of hectic. I wish I had recorded that, actually. I was fortunate in that I was able to cure both the zombie villagers into villagers without having them killed by everything else that was in there. Then I started breeding them. I think I've got like 7 right now. I need at least 8 to start my my iron farm. Then I'll breed them further and to make 12. I think 12 would probably be a good limit. And in this box here I have a zombie spawning block. Actually 2 of them. Then water that pushes them into this lava blade and they die, and then I collect the flesh here, which I can use to trade with the villagers or I can sell it at spawn. So that's pretty much an overview of what I'm working on in Skyrealms. My main objective right now is to build that iron farm. You can buy iron golem spawners, but they are very expensive. And I figured I'd try doing it this way because it's kind of unusual. You know, you can't really get villagers through spawn eggs. Actually, let me go back to the village or the spawn area. Oh, yeah, I guess this is a shortcut. Warp shop. Mob spawning. So you can get these spawn eggs, but they're all like animals. Creeper. Iron Golem spawner. $4 million for one. And I can't afford that. Some people like build up huge iron farms using those. Then they invite people to buy the iron and bring it back here and sell it as a profit shop. You know, they sell it low, and then you as a player can buy it there and then sell it at the spawn shop and make some money, because they sell it for less than the shop here buys it for, which is basically just a convenience thing. You know, it's a way of enticing people to bring stuff to spawn and sell it for you instead of you hauling it over yourself, which is basically what I'm doing. I just take things back to the spawn area myself, like the vines. I suppose I could set up a vine shop, but you know, if I go through this whole thing, I can fill up my inventory plus my ender chest inventory, which you get to by typing /EC. This is like extra storage space with 2 pages. I can pretty much fill this plus this with vines. If I go through this whole thing, and it might take, I don't even know how long it takes. It might take close to an hour. But I get, you know, more than $100,000 by doing that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if any of you guys play Skyrealms. Yeah, I've got a bunch of crap here, I guess. Ores. Kind of running out of things to say. But yeah, I really like this design of a cobble generator. Mostly I just turn the cobble into stone and then sell it in spawn because the stone is worth more. But yeah, anyway, I keep saying anyway. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.